surround yourself with the right people. And you owe this to yourself too. You owe it to yourself to put yourself in a position where you are in the circumstance, you're in the right circumstance to be around the right people. And for you to create that circumstance, you have to open the opportunity up for you to do that. You got to make certain moves, certain plays for you to be in a room where you are with the right people. The thing is, you don't really know what the right people are. You don't really know who these people are. And I feel like the only way for you to actually know is to experience life some more. Get yourself to a point in life where you don't really care about what other people think about you. You don't care about other people's judgments. And all you care about is your well-being. You only care about your habits, your healthy habits, anything that's benefiting you. Because when you do this, then you actually start to care about yourself. And you start to care about yourself enough to only do right by you. Where you care about yourself so much where you're putting your priorities first. Meaning that the only person that's important in your life is you. So now you start to put your interest at heart. You put your interest first. You put what you like to do first. You put that at the most important part of your life. And when you start doing this, you start to put yourself in positions where you can win, right? You start planting the seeds now where you know they're going to flourish in the future, right? So this means you have to think carefully and methodically. You can't just do things out of the blue. You can't just do things wildly. You can't do things without analyzing the consequences. Be a person where you're making a decision, you are thinking about the outcome from that decision. You're thinking about the consequence of that decision, which means that if you want to do right by you, you got to have the right intention. You got to put the right foot forward. And when you do this, then the only thing you're doing for yourself is benefiting from yourself. When you do this, you know you're doing right by you. And you're putting you first because you don't want to see yourself fail. You don't want to put yourself in a position where you're going to fail. All right, that's not the purpose of life. That's not the objective of your life. You're here to elevate. You're here to be a better person. You're here to be a person strong enough to set a foundation for themselves, set a platform for themselves where they know they're going to win. That's the person you are. You're a person of strength. You're a person of real and true growth. And that means putting your efforts first. That means putting yourself in a position where you know you're going to succeed. And the thing is, you can't always do it by yourself. And because of that, that means you need to create the right relationships with the right people. Now, that's not to say that you're going to get into relationships with people where it might not go your way, because that is also a very important part of your life. And it's actually vital for you to understand where you need to improve, where you need to do better in certain areas. This is vital for you to actually succeed in life. You need to see the right from the wrong, or else you're never going to learn from your own mistakes. So it's important for you to make mistakes, right? So you can learn from them and grow from them. This is very important. But you want to put yourself in a room with the right people. And that means that, yes, you're gonna have to create relationships with people, right? Because we use each other in a sense where we feed off one another. We establish a connection with each other. We're all human beings, which means that connection is very very important. So in order for you to be successful in life, you're going to have to establish certain connections with people. You can never truly be successful on your own. You can't achieve the heights that you want to without needing help from others. And this is also where you can humble yourself into a place where you know you need help from other people. Understand that you don't know everything as much as you think that you want to, just because you've experienced certain things in life. Just because you have certain experiences in life doesn't mean that you know everything. And I think that you know this as well. I believe that if you're a person of true growth, where they know they're open enough to take on criticism, right, constructively, if you're a person that's open enough to hear everybody out, then you know you have room to grow. As always, the older you get, the wiser you get, right? You gain wisdom from the things that you learn once you apply it to your life. And that wisdom that you gain, that knowledge that you gain, right, through that wisdom, you gain it from other people. So you got to put yourself in a room where people are going to be able to help you. This means surrounding yourself with the right people. People that are going to lift you up when you are down, and vice versa, right? Because we do use each other. So you got to use other people as much as they use you, but for the right reasons, right? Not for the wrong ones. You don't want to be around people that are going to use you for the wrong reasons. There's no room for you to there's no reason for you to stay in that room of those people. Even if it's one bad egg, you don't want to surround yourself with those people. Because the truth is, your network is your net worth, right? I'm sure that's something that you heard, a lot of times. And it's actually very true, right? Because you surround yourself with 5 people who are unsuccessful, you're going to become that 6th unsuccessful person. And it's kind of just natural the way that happens. You are influenced by these people, right? People have an influence on you depending on the type of person that you are. This doesn't apply to everybody, but for the majority and the common person, you are influenced by people. So if you're around people that like to do bad things, for example, like to drink and smoke, then you're going to become the next person to drink and smoke. And you just got to think about it that way. You are a person that's strong enough to deviate from that path, though. Doesn't mean that you have to follow the norm within that bubble. You don't have to follow the social norm within that bubble. You can go your own way. If you do that, you're only going to get so far, right? So you can see right from wrong, okay? You are a person that can see thoroughly right from wrong. So if you know it's wrong, you stay away from that. And if you know it's right, you get closer and you pull it in. You let it pull you in too. You want to be a person that does right by you. So you got to do right by these people that you want to surround yourself with, and they will do right by you as well, right? And that means understanding and noticing the habits that these people have, the things that they do, the detail work that they put in, the actual work that they do, whether it's constructive or not, whether you know it's going to actually help you in your life or not. And when you do this is going to exceed your success rate. And it kind of just happens. The more you are around these people, the better it will get for you. The simpler you will understand that this is going to propel your success rate exponentially. So it's good to establish these relationships with these people that are actually going to help you and that have that same mentality as you do, right? Everybody wants to be accepted by a community. Everybody wants to be surrounded with people that are like-minded. And when it's like that, when you find a community of people like that, it just makes it makes you feel so much more comfortable, more comfortable and easy-minded, right? Where you can put some type of confidence into these people to actually help you in your life, to get you to a place where you want to get to. And because you guys help each other out, you do the same for them, right? It's not just a give, or it's not just a take. You actually have to give in order to receive. So you guys help each other out. Just make sure it's with the right people, and make sure you surround yourself with people who have your best interests in heart as well, just like you have theirs. Because this is vital in order for you to succeed in your life, vital for you to win. So just make sure that that's something that you keep in mind, because it will help you in life. Everything I just said is simple, not easy. Merry Christmas, y'all. Love y'all, man. Peace, y'all.